Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole...
My great aspiration, my greatest ambition is to be so good. Now, in that way, I'm tiresome, as I suppose, to live with, because I want to be a fantastic human being.
I am the greatest. We're not disputing that, Cassius, but how does Sonny Liston feel about it? He can't feel but one way, and let's take everything I say and like it. Because February the 25th, I'm going to take back my job. I'm the champ. He's no champ. He's a tramp.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them praying on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their palms would bleed, begging that generations remember our story.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Peace and blessings. Glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Saturday, folks. I hope all is well with each and every last one of you. It is good to be here. We got some stuff to talk about. And on top of that, I got me a nice little surprise for y'all to start this morning off over here on this side of the internet. First, shout out to my poets, my writers, producers, painters, anyone that's in the art field, crunk dancing, all that. Salutes to you, all right? I love you. I love you. I love what you do. The skill that it takes, the patience, the level of creativity that is required. Gratefully appreciate it. For one of the reasons why I have what I have for you this morning, and I'm trying to implement more in the future. I have an artist that I'm going to be introducing you to once again until this shit gets driven in your head. That you don't have to come from a big background and have a million people around you. You don't need 1,000 folks to say that you're important or that you matter. Doesn't change the fact that you are just as good, just as dope, just as special as anybody with one follower or a million of them. I got a topic that I want to address, Miss DAPHNIQUE Springs. We have to have a conversation before this is over with. I hope and pray that you hear me loud and clear and you understand exactly where I'm coming from. Like, share, repost, let the people know that we are on. Before I go into the main course, the main topic, I want to announce real quick that I did advance to the next round of Face of Halloween, Face of Horror. Yes. Little old me. Right now, don't nobody know. Don't nobody care. I'm invisible to the world. I'm just a nobody on social media. I understand that. It's cool. I get it. I don't mind being in the shadow. I don't mind not being seen. I don't need the admiration. I'm not chasing it. I'm not pursuing it. I don't have any desire for it. But there is something that I'm trying to do. There is a mission that I'm on. And if you are someone who supports this channel and supports my content, I need you to do me a solid. I need y'all support on this. I need y'all to go vote. Go vote. In fact, I need to start posting the link in my reaction videos and in my live streams. I'm gonna need everybody on this. Everybody. Because I'm trying to bring that one home. This means so much more to me than you could ever know. Haven't done a Cryptic Creed in a while. I need to drop one. Sorry, it's been rough. But I do intend to bring it back. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. But we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you this feature. This young lady is extremely talented. She can sing her ass off. She doesn't have a lot of subscribers. She doesn't have a lot of followers on YouTube, but she is dope. She can sing, and she can play the guitar. I had the honor and privilege of interviewing her yesterday. If you didn't check that out, go check it out. But just in case you don't believe me, let me go ahead and let you hear exactly what I'm talking about. Bring this up on a big screen. Give you your solo, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all go show some love to Miss Clara Gillette.
You're beautiful, but my heart breaks. Baby, I begged you not to go away. And I tried to tell you just how much I love you, but it came out wrong. I'm still working on expressing my emotions when the feelings are so strong. Don't think about it, but I'm always thinking about it, always on my mind, thinking about you all the time. Don't think about it, 'cause if I think about it, I'm right where I started fucking up my mind. But what if you miss me, then you finally come back home? I'm hoping for the day that you finally call my phone. You told me you moved on, and a tear slid down my chin. When the tide gets low, it always comes back again. And I hate you for what I did to us, 'cause it's easier than hating myself. It's been too long, I've been trying, but I can't get over something about you. Don't think about it, but I'm always thinking about it, always on my mind, thinking about you all the time. Don't think about it, 'cause if I think about it, I'm right where I started fucking up my mind. 'Cause what if you miss me and you finally come back home? I'm hoping for the day that you finally call my phone. You told me you moved on, and a tear slid down my chin. When the tide gets low, it always comes back. I'm high, but I'm crying, 'cause there's a bitch with my man. When the tide gets low, it comes back in. When the tide gets low, it always comes back in. So I won't let go. So I won't let you go. So I won't let you go.
Jody is dope, man. Shout out to Miss Clara. You made a fan out of me. Real talk. I'm looking forward to working with you again. I can't wait to have you perform on the stream. That's gonna be an experience. Real spiel. Yeah, I think these Megan Thee Stallions and Sexy Reds and Cardi B's got talent. Y'all need to come back down to earth just for a second. You would be surprised. For those of you who rewatch this, you're welcome. Let's go ahead and actually get to why we are here. Let me see, where did I put that clip? Where did I put that clip? This woman, Daphne, she's a comedian. She, to me, is funny when she's collaborating with people. I know her from Cornel Ross, Lil Nelly. Her stand-up is not really my cup of tea, but to each his own. Let's see. She's on tonight. Well, put it this way. She's on tonight's conversation. I believe this is tonight's conversation. It might be a different platform. My apologies. But she's on there and she's saying a bunch of bullshit. She always looked angry to me. Like she's always in a bad mood for some reason. And just based off of the shit that she was saying out of her mouth here, I can tell that she still got some harsh feelings and some shit that she ain't dealt with internally, whether or not she admits it or not. So what I'm gonna do is, let me bring this up on the screen real quick. Let's see. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, never, ever, and I repeat, never, ever get on the internet, jump in front of production, turn that camera on, and with whatever you got inside you, whatever you're dragging with you from 10, 15 years ago or the day before, do not get in front of this camera and speak on anything out of hurt or out of shame or embarrassment. Keep your personal feelings out of these conversations. You just make yourself look like a fucking idiot. But I digress. Let's jump into the video, shall we?
You're in a relationship with a man, you have to listen to what he says and how he feels about women in general. Because a lot of us are dating men that are homosocials, and homosocials mean that he's not homosexual at all. He just does not find women interesting. Everything that he finds interesting has something to do with other men, going to sporting events, hanging out with them, watching the game, playing basketball. If you ask him, hey, what do you think about this comedian? Oh, she not funny. You don't think no women are funny? Oh, what do you like to do with women? Everything involves another male. So they only find desire in having sexual experiences with women, but they don't find women interesting. And if you listen to that, you can save yourself a lot of trouble up front, because you'll find out he really don't like women like that, because everything he finds interesting in is stuff that him and his homeboys would do. Him and his homeboys will like photos on Instagram. Him and his homeboys will try to send photos that are inappropriate back and forth. That's what he finds interesting. You're in a
Bro, I've been sitting on this clip for like a week. She says, let me go ahead and set the record straight. This woman is out of her fucking mind. You know how I say never speak out of feelings? Don't be emotional when you talk about stuff. It clouds your judgment. Like a regular consumer like myself, I'm scrolling social media. I see something that catches my attention. The topic interests me. Then I decide that I want to watch it. I want to see what they talking about, because I identify with the topic. It's something relatable to me. So I want to hear from this person's perspective. If we have any similarities here, maybe you can help me unlock some corridors in my mind that might enlighten me to be better at doing certain. She is one of those women that is so convinced in her own hurt and in her own lie that she will spread her lie to everybody else. And she says it with such conviction that you would absolutely believe it. Now, to the naked eye, I'm like you, bro. I'm wondering what the fuck is homosocial. What is that shit? What does that even mean? So this is what I'm going to do, because I need to know if this is an actual word. And actually, I'm going to even go as far as to pull the definition up on the screen before I even go back to this young lady here. So let me do this real quick. We need to know our definitions. Don't speak words out of your mouth and you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and you're just saying shit just to be saying shit. That shit bothers me, and a lot of people do it. But I want to bring this up on the screen really quick before I go any further with what I'm about to address here. Boom. There we go. The term homosocial refers to social relationships between partners of the same sex, particularly among men. It encompasses friendships, mentorships, and other non-romantic interactions. In sociology, homosexuality is often used to explain how men maintain dominance in society through these same sex relationships. We're gonna have to pull up and do a whole segment on that. What she's trying to say is men don't like women. Men only like women for sex. Right? I don't think we've ever really had this conversation before. We might end up having to do another solo discussion on that by itself. But it's actually a word, bro. It's right there. Let's put this into perspective. Are women really interested in the things that men are interested in? Let's be honest with ourselves. Do women like to do things that men like to do? Women hate men who are constantly playing video games. Women talk shit about men who play video games all the time. They say it's a waste. They say it's childish. They say if you got time to play the video game, you got time to go to work. Oh, you hang out with your homeboys more than you hang out with me. You spend more time with them than you do me. Why do you talk to them more than you talk to me? Do women really find men interesting at all? You don't want to watch football games with them. You don't want to watch basketball with them. Like I'm like, let's put it all on the table. I'm surprised at the word too, bro. I'm glad she brought it up. But we need to go ahead and clarify why this is the way it is. Chef, what's going on, sir? Apparently, DAPHNIQUE SPRINGS says that men don't like women. Men are more interested in men in the sense that they're just more interesting to be around. They're more fun to be around. And my question is, do women find the things that men enjoy interesting. You know how many videos I've seen or discussions I've seen about how men will say women go out of their way to ruin a man's happiness. Women don't want to see men happy at all. It's always about women. It's always consistently about their needs, wants, and desires. Let you be doing anything that is exciting outside of them is a problem. I think it's a majority. I don't think so. There's a minority of women who actually consider their guy, but it's a majority that don't give a fuck. DAPHNIQUE Springs does not seem like the type of woman that gives a shit about the interest of her guy. This is where that double standard, pick and choose what you want to be okay with and not okay with shit coming. Because it's like what you're trying to tell me is how do I explain this, man? You got to have a personality, ladies. You can't just be a female and attractive. You can't just look good and that automatically makes you fun or makes you somebody that I want to be around, my nigga. Like, personality matters. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You got to be able to keep my attention. Like, once we get past the physical aesthetics, all right, you're attractive, you got a nice body, your hair is real, all that stuff. That's cool. What else you got? Can we go play basketball together? Can we go run and jog and hit the gym together? Can we watch sports together? Can we play the Xbox or the PS? Can we go mountain climbing? And can we do like the shit that y'all saying we only have interest doing with men? Can we do that same shit with you? In the beginning, I think a lot of women got into it for the simps. There were many. Let's go ahead. Let's address that part. They're there for the money, bro. That's it. They don't give a fuck about no Roblox and 2K and all that shit. Call of Duty and all that. They don't care about that. There's money in gaming. It really is. I didn't really know that it was like that, but it's like that. You can make a lot of bread in it. But what they do, they dress all sexual, put on like these cosplay outfits, pretending to be Japanese and hentai and all that shit. And then they'll get in front of the camera. They'll have their whole gaming shit set up. Tits propped up. And then they'll be acting like they really trying to win. No, you're reaching out to a specific audience. You don't even like none of them people that's paying you. These dudes are just there to watch you play a video game half naked. Outside of that, though, outside of the video game world, you don't like none of these niggas, man. Most of these bras don't like men. Y'all complain about every fucking thing we do. Whether or not social media is set up that way or not, y'all complain about everything we do. We can't like shit. We can't have nothing. So again, my question is, what interest? I'm gonna have to have to make a poll on that shit. I'm gonna post that shit. Matter of fact, I need answers. I want to know. She gets on a platform of hundreds and thousands of viewers saying men don't like women because they only want the box. But be fair, be completely transparent and honest on where you stand with this shit. Don't make it seem like the reason why men are hanging out with men is because they don't like you. Maybe you're just not maybe you're just not likable, my nigga. Maybe you got a horrible ass attitude. Maybe your personality is garbage. Maybe you don't know how to communicate. Maybe you don't have a sense of humor. Maybe you're spoiled. Maybe you just like to hear yourself talk all the fucking time. You don't want to hear shit from nobody else. Maybe you're inconsiderate. Maybe nobody is really fond of how you carry your attitude. Maybe you just make the world about you. Men spend way more time pouring into women than men. Men spend more time pouring into women than women pour into men. Am I lying? Please. Hold on. I got to bring that one back up. Let me see something. Because she wasn't done. So because I'm gonna play it one more time. Because I want to be fair about this, right? I don't want to jump to conclusions. I want to be fair to her and everybody else. But really consider this for a second. We work our entire life to create a household, a family, to create a legacy. We want children. Most men want a family. Most men want to leave something behind when they die. I know I don't want to die and not have something left on this planet that carries my name on. That's me personally. I work and exercise and try to eat healthy, and I'm trying to get all of my shit in order so that not only am I proud of myself and I'm doing the work of God himself, but because I want to eventually take care of someone. I want to be a protector. I want to be a provider. I want that. So we got to spend money to make money. We got to make money to spend money. We got to build shit. We got to buy this and buy that, and we got to be romantic, and we got to be a certain height. We got to be a certain caliber of guy in the eyes of society, and yada, 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 yada. How much effort do women put into the interest of men? I need a list. I'm about to trigger some people on social media today. I need answers. I'm going to play this one more time. There's another portion to this that I didn't get to, that I want to hear myself. This is a fact. This is a fact. Hold on a second. I'm going to play this one more time, and I'm going to go to the next clip.
Listen to what he says and how he feels about women in general. Because a lot of us are dating men that are homosocials, And homosocials mean that he's not homosexual at all. He just does not find women interesting. Everything that he finds interesting has something to do with other men, going to sporting events, hanging out with them, watching the game, playing basketball. If you ask him, hey, what do you think about this comedian? Oh, she not funny. You don't think no women are funny? Oh, what do you like to do with women? Everything involves another male. So they only find desire in having sexual experiences with women, but they don't find women interesting. And if you listen to that, you can save yourself a lot of trouble up front because you'll find it interesting.
She said, homosocial. I said, hold on.
So, hey, put that on a card.
My are just cool. I mean, I just like them. They just fun to hang around. I don't know.
That's my dog.
Right.
But it's okay for that to be your dog, but do you also find joy in hanging out with your wife or your spouse or your significant other? Some men don't find any joy in women. They don't find them entertaining. They don't think they're good actresses. They don't think they're good politicians. And that will manifest within the relationship.
But that's
all right. Notice it's one thing that I want to point out, because I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she is a comedian. She said that most men don't find female comedians funny. Interesting how she just threw that in there. I ain't gonna lie to you, there aren't a lot of women comedians that's real funny to me. There's a small few. Not all of you are like that. I'm just saying, a lot of y'all are not all that funny. Just Hilarious is not funny to me. Just Hilarious is only good on Wild and Out and doing improv and maybe doing like little skits and shit. But to put her in a room of 300, 400 men and women for an hour and a half to do a comedy set, nah, I'm not about to sit here and pay for that. Daphne, you're not funny to me either. You're only funny in skits. That's okay. There's different levels of funny. But the whole point here is that the reason why men get along with men differently than they do their spouse is for a variety of reasons. One of them is because you're just too emotionally tied in to being emotional. You are okay and content with hearing what you want to hear. You take everything personal. You don't really have much of a sense of humor. Now, if this don't apply, let it fly. I'm only talking about a specific group of people. I can say something that's meant to be directed towards something else. You're associated with you as if this was specifically designed to attack or antagonize you. It didn't have shit to do with you whatsoever. Most women are boring. Most of you don't do anything but get dressed up, look pretty, and just expect everything to be handed to you. Gimme. I've seen married couples on Instagram and on YouTube. They prank each other. They do little skits together. Those are different breed of relationship. A lot of y'all don't know how to have fun with your partners. Most of your relationships are transactional. Most of y'all are just sticks in the mud. Y'all overly serious. Everything to you is business. You can't be goofy. You can't fart and shit and do dumb shit in front of your person. Y'all don't have it. Y'all don't. Mostly, you just don't have the same interest in what men do because y'all don't really find men all that interesting outside of maybe that certain level of attractiveness and what they can provide for them. But y'all don't really be giving a shit about what they enjoy, their hobbies and stuff like that. Most. I'm not talking about the minority, all right? Can you talk to your old lady like you would talk to your homeboy? Like, can you? We chop it up on the phone. We be joking and we be roasting and doing all that. Can you do that with her without her making you sleep on the couch or being petty and she don't want to give you none because she got offended that you cooked her ass like Dave Chappelle? You absolutely obliterated her with jokes. So she wants to withhold sex from you because she's mad that you beat her in a joke off or you overly pranked her or whatever, or you beat her at a fucking. You're not, no. If you're going to have these conversations, speak on both sides of them. Speak on why men tend to want to be around their homeboys more, or they just have a different level of communication. That does not take away from his love for you. It just is that we understand that the way that your genetic makeup is set up, you aren't built for the type of fellowship between men. You just can't handle it. So you feel slighted and you feel like you're left out the loop, but you're really being protected. Exactly, bro. Because I tell you, I've come across females, bro, that have dark senses of humor. I can say all types of wild shit out my mouth, and they won't take it to heart or they'll join in on it. I know a few, not a lot, but a small few. Maybe if I had to give a number, I would say I know maybe 2 or 3 people like that. Everybody else, nope. You tell Chef, you tell somebody of the opposite gender you about to be in the studio for a couple of hours. Do you want to come with me and check out what I'm doing? What's the likelihood of this particular person having the same level of zeal for it? Or you're going to play basketball with the boys. Do you want to join? Do you want to be a part of the game? Do you want? How likely is it that a woman is going to want to be a part of that? But see, y'all want us. What this boiled down to, you want us to be interested in every single thing that you do. You want us to go to the Pottery Barn. You want us to go grocery shopping. You want us to pick out bras. You want us to pick up your tampons and shit. You want us to sit there and listen to you for a fucking hour, 2 hours, gossip and talk shit about everybody in the world. You want us to watch Lifetime with you? Hallmark Channel? You want us to watch all these goofy ass movies that we have no interest in? You want us to do all this shit for you? Valentine's Day, birthdays, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, makeup days, your anniversary. You want us to pour all this interest in you, but when it comes to our interest, you do not give a shit. You don't. And that's one of the reasons why we don't even sweat it no more. We don't trip off of it. We see how this is. So we gotta have fun. Like, we're not about to sit up here and be robots. We're not about to just be robots. At your beck and call every day. We don't get to enjoy nothing in life. All we're supposed to do is work, come home, and give. We can't have nothing. When we need to vent, you really expect me to come to you knowing by the end of it, it's going to turn into an argument? You're going to be pissed off at something? Right. You can't handle that. You just can't. You can't handle. You can't. A lot of you don't know how to be friends with men, or acquiesce to what men need out of a partnership, because you're designed, or you've been told that everything is supposed to be just strictly about you. You're limiting us. There's only but so much we can do with you, so we have to go in other directions to get our quiet time, to reset, to release, to calm down, to joke around, to laugh, to whatever. The way she tried to use that word, it was as if, no, men are not gay. There's nothing gay about me picking up the phone and chopping it up with my folks. There's nothing gay about spending fellowship with the homies, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to be surrounded by decent people, by kings, by folks that are going in a direction that's making you, them, and the next person grow and healthy. Also, you get better advice from men. Women give horrible advice, depending on what it is. Like, if you're trying to speak on woman stuff, you got a slight advantage. But overall, in general, you give horrible advice. Most of your advice is not logical at all. Sorry. I hate to see it. I hope that brings some clarity to you, Ms. DAPHNIQUE. Y'all speaking in front of all them people. Make sure you tell the whole truth. A lot of y'all are boring. And a lot of you just don't give a shit about the dude. That's all. That's all it is. Look, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I'm about to get back in the studio. I got more recording to do, and not enough time in the day to get it done. We will be back later tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Make sure y'all tap in. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you need me, you know where I'm at. Peace.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I, my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them praying on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their palms would bleed.